who's happy and who's going to be annoyed here?
Well, what would we do without social media and the bromance that's going on here? But, you know, Liz, I think with anything else and with the anticipation of this week's OPEC, meeting, I think you have to just be real careful about this. Yes, the market reacted, wonderfully to this. We're seeing oil up 4%. But the bottom line is we still don't know what's going to happen. Expectations are, OPEC says that they may need to cut overall production by 1.3 million barrels. Russia may need to cut by 200,000 barrels a day. We don't really know. And I think the market, just as it did on the downside last week on what we saw some capitulation there, I think it may have gotten a little ahead of itself on this news today on the upside.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, no volumes, no numbers, hard and fast, were put out there. Almost sounds like the Trump-Xi meeting. Scott Redler, let me quickly get to you. How long does this rally last? Do we see follow-through tomorrow?
Well, I think traders were happy to see some follow-through today, considering last Monday at this time the S&P was at 2650, so we're about 130 handles higher and 1,000 points higher in the Dow. So just because we're a little bit off highs today, it doesn't mean much. We had big resistance in the S&P cash at 2,800, 2,815. So the pause here, I think, is actually constructive. So if we could stay around here for a day or so, I do think the bulls try and take out that level, and perhaps we see 2,840.
All right, 2840. I don't know. We'll be watching that. Scott Redler, Scott Bauer, thank you very much. And we should also mention Qatar says it wants out of the G20. So we'll be watching the OPEC, rather, OPEC, as we know, the group of about 15 nations that set oil prices, or at least try to.